Hi there, Pisces. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the 21st through the 27th of July. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. If you haven't seen that, it's in the playlists, so you can check that out and see what's up with that. I have the 2 guiding cards for you for this month. You have Fluorite. Fluorite is all about focus, mental clarity, and divine understanding of things, so I really like that for you. That's going to be great, especially because you got money on the mind and mind on your money. So you are definitely going to be wanting to stay attentive to opportunities for making money and how you're doing that and what's going on with that. Excellent. Good job. Opportunities will abound. I have the 3 cards in front of me, and let's get into this. Here we are. We have the 3 cards from the overview. And this is a section of the Alleyman's Tarot that's been pre-programmed for you for this week specifically. And we will go ahead and add some cards and see what comes up for you this week. Alrighty. So, good news. I love it. We have the 5 of Shells, which is of course the 5 of Cups. We are remembering old relationships only so that we can apply that information and make better decisions within our current relationships, okay? So good news, we're approaching this situation from a place of educatedness as opposed to, not working it out. You know what I'm saying? So this one even says hope and readjustment. So these are possibilities when you're dealing in this situation. You're going to readjust who you are in this moment to better suit the situation, which is super interesting when I say that, because of course the 9 of Wands is over here, and it's usually about staying you, don't change who you are, and in fact readjustment is necessary, and but it's something you'll have to work on your own and decide for yourself how you want to work that out, and don't ever take anyone else's advice about what you need to change, okay? Temperance, remembering that there's always enough, all right? The big dumb lie is over. The big dumb lie is that there's never enough. Enough money, enough water, enough love, enough sex, enough joy, enough of you. There's never enough of you, right? There's another story about that. But we want to remember that this is a big dumb lie. There's always enough. There's always enough time, energy, love, support, all of it. There's always enough, okay? So, with that being said, and you're working within your relationship situation here, that's interesting, right? There's always enough time, always enough money, enough you, enough everything. There's time enough to do what you want to do, okay? All right, we have fighting for your ideas, and that's something where you want to stand up for what you really want. And if you decide that what you really want is to stay here and in this relationship situation, I'm not sure how we went from money stuff for like 3 weeks to suddenly we're talking all about relationships, but here we are, ta-da! But yeah, so we're wanting you to fight for your ideas, stand up for what you want, at least verbalize it, while also remembering that there's a possibility of an alteration in yourself that you might want to think about, right? You're giving that some thought even as you're fighting for what you really want, okay? Now then, so you might be reassessing what you really want and fighting for it, huzzah, right? 9 of Wands is where you're blocked, so changing who you are for another person is kind of on the blocked side, is what I'm going to say. Even though there's part of you that kind of wants to do something, you might want to think about it. You're considering possibilities. Maybe just not this week will be not the time to change it, but if you want it, if you decide at some point all by your lonesome that you feel like you want to maybe make a alteration in who you are, great. Figure it out. Do it. You do you, and figure out how you want to handle that, okay? Your finances aren't going to stay balanced very well this week, okay? So just know that you might get a little spendy-wendy in the process. Okay, cool, interesting. And of course, the wild hunt. So this card here is kind of funny. It shows this guy running off out looking for stuff, and he's got these two clowns. He's dragging around two clowns behind him. They're there to cause trouble and make things difficult for him while he's off doing his hunting, right? So this is what's blocked, right? You are not in a position to go off gallivanting and playing around and having a good time, or even having your two buddies come and be a pain in the butt for you. All that's blocked. You're going to be sticking close to the home front. Don't let your buddies drag you off, spend your money, and make things worse for you. All this would be a huge blockage to you working out your relationship situation, okay? So don't get distracted over here. This is a big dumb distraction. We don't like it. It's going to cause trouble, more trouble than it already is, okay? So if you don't do all this, you will probably not have a problem with your finances. So that's good news, since money is your big deal this week, this month. Now, Four of Pentacles. Hello, we have a strong financial foundation. This is great. By avoiding this little spendy-windy problem, you are now having a stronger financial foundation. Yay! Perfect. Love it. And one more time, we have the opportunity to let something go that is, stay for a good time and not for a long time, right? So that's what this card says, is that whatever it was fun for a minute, but it can leave now. So whatever it was fun for a minute, it needs to go, all right? So don't hang on to things that aren't really useful to you right now, and realize that as you release whatever that is, your financial foundation gets even stronger. So this is excellent. You have Four of Pentacles twice. I mean, what? How much stronger does it need to get? Pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie. You're into it. You like things get really strong in your finances because you got money on your mind. And I like to see that your money is getting stronger even as you're dealing with your relationship issues. Fun. Excellent. Not all of you have issues, and some of you do, some of you don't. But it's cool. I think that there's going to be enough time. You will let something go that's distracting you from whatever's going on here. And I think that's going to be great. It's going to work out well for your finances, and that'll be great. All right? So, on this pleasant note, let's go ahead and get you some stones. All right? Okay. We have obsidian, a blue calcite, and aventurine. So that's kind of fun. We have the obsidian is sucking away any negative juju that's coming your way. So if your soul searching is coming up dry, don't worry about it. It will come out when it's supposed to, okay? This is actually doing enough for you to help you see where you want to go and how you want to get there. It's good. I see good things happening there. And of course the finances are getting pretty strong, so that's good news. So these guys are probably going to suck away all this stuff that's causing troubles. The aventurine here is your higher heart is getting mending and fixing itself, and getting better, so you're standing up for what you want, but knowing that there's enough time to work on it. You don't have to push everything too hard to make everything too difficult at all. Everything is going to go pretty smoothly, all right? And of course, the blue calcite is helping you with clear communication. And clear communication is mandatory, especially as you're trying to release something. Okay, whatever you're letting go of, you need to be clear. I would like you to leave. Thank you very much. That was super fun. Laters. Don't come back. And it could be physical stuff, which you're not talking to. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. It's about, if nothing else, being clear with the words within your head, so that you are clear that, oh, that's not helping anymore. I gotta let that go. It could be bad habits. Remembering, of course, the overriding thought for you this month is that you want to keep everything legal and above board. So if you have issues that are other than legal, you want to get that cleaned up, right? So that would be smart and a very good choice. So those are those stones right there, and if you don't want to carry them, you don't have to. You can carry any rocks you want. Let me know what you got, how they're helping, and what they're doing, all right? I'm excited about that stuff, and I'd love to hear from you. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, it's totally free and would be fun for you to be able to look in on friends and family, as well as, of course, your boss. But also, it's super cool to just have you subscribe and be able to get notifications on a regular basis so that you don't miss a single thing, all right? And then you can be better prepared for what's coming up in your own life, all right? We'll talk next week about the 28th through August 3rd, and I look forward to seeing you then, okay? Thanks.